Welcome to episode 2 of the Fantasy Football Fuck Around with not with
All
Andrew.
the above,
Not with
baby.
Andrew. Not with Andrew.
Oh yeah.
No, not with Andrew.
Stop doing that.
Why
Stop
can't
doing
I be
that.
in it?
Because you don't even have a computer. So you can't watch it, so it doesn't count.
True.
Fair enough. So, on the second episode of the Fantasy Football Fuck Around, we are going to go over the draft, which was just completed about 45 minutes ago. As you can tell, both of our eyes and faces are a little bit washed out and red.
Yep.
And that's because we are drunk. And God bless the draft. But
And America, actually.
and America for allowing this to happen. So we're going to recap some of the draft. Jesse had a few drinks. Trevor, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, in case you missed all the pictures, videos, text messages, Jesse was on the floor for a long time and had to be woken up at the draft with a little cowbell action.
Passed out in that bathroom right there.
But was actually coherent enough to trade his number
The biggest trade rape of
number
the year.
9 pick for Andrew's. Number 9 and number, I think, 28.
Something.
His first and third for Andrew's first.
Period.
So more or less, he gave up
First and third for first and 15th.
a lot. To almost to the extent of like what Matt would give up for my first pick.
So anyway, that trade happened, which was a huge trade rape. That was awful. And other than that, there was trades that happened throughout the draft.
All were pretty much even though.
Trevor was active. I was a little bit active. Everybody got in their trades. Everybody had a little bit of fun. But there wasn't any big trades aside from Andrew. I mean, from Andrew, just walked by. From Jesse getting screwed over. But Andrew did get a good portion of that, and Andrew put that to use.
More or less, overall, a very interesting day for Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse was just fucked up all day, and that made it a little bit interesting. As guys come,
Great.
guys coming
He added a
back and forth.
clinic and decision making.
In any event, the draft is done, so we are going to do our best drunk to recap. The quarterback run did go as fast as possible. The quarterbacks went fast and furious, and it was no joke. In fact, on the second snake that came, or the first snake that came around on Matt took 2 quarterbacks. Everybody had taken quarterbacks except for Sean. By the time the third round had come, by the time the 5th round had come, everybody had 2 quarterbacks. So it was a quarterback-heavy drafting league.
I will say, actually, on Sean's point, not probably the worst quarterback options available since me 2 years ago.
Yep.
When I took Brett Favre and Matt Weiner,
Yep.
and I ended up losing the championship to John that year. So
Yeah.
you
So
never,
fair
you,
enough.
you never know.
And he knew that he was going to be trade bait, so he took it. That being said, the draft board is right over there. And everybody was here, but I want to take a quick moment on minute 3:15 and I want to address this. Chad was not here. I still don't know what happened with Chad. I texted you, buddy. But let me just say, from the whole league, we hope everything's okay. We all miss you so damn much. And we hope Veronica's okay, and the kids are okay, and that you're okay. And hoping that you give me a call soon. I know that you texted me to get the message. I mean, to get the board and your picks. The picks are updated. But we miss you.
And on the plus side, we both agree that you had the best first 4 picks.
Yeah. To be honest with you, yes. The best first 4.
Breeze,
After that, it kind of gets hazy, but your first 4 picks are very good.
Breeze, Mojo, Larry Fitz, and Hakeem Nicks to start out on auto draft.
And to be honest,
awesome.
And to be honest, 4 of those guys in most drafts would be in the top 15 picks overall.
Mm-hmm.
And you got them in the top 4 picks.
All were huge steals.
that was a good job. So we hope everything's okay. There's no Peyton Manning this year for you, and miss you, buddy. And I love you. Other than that, 4 minutes in, we'll go over the draft and the shortcomings and the best comings. Steve, of course, took Aaron Rodgers, and his team is led by that. He got Palmer for Haley, which was a big deal.
Yeah,
and,
he's got to keep getting late.
He does. So, obviously, he went with those picks. Andrew made the big trade, and his dogs are Calvin Johnson and Adrian Peterson. And so we'll see what happens with that. His most interesting pick would be RG3. And so we'll see what happens.
In round?
4. Chad, we already talked about. Jonathan did not get what he wanted to, but he did get Jimmy Graham with his
40th pick.
4th pick.
So it's pretty sexy.
Yeah, so that was his happiest. Chris King. Chris King did what Chris King does. He took a lot of Green Bay wide receivers. He's got 3 of them.
He's got Ray Rice, though.
Yeah, and he does have Ray Rice. Chris Boziak had the biggest steal in the first round. Tom Brady dropping him at 6th, which was just goddamn awesome, and he's got steals too. Darren took the biggest reach in the first round at Cam Newton because the way that the draft had broken down.
Thank God he did, because, God,
then Trevor got
I would have been so pissed.
Yeah, then Trevor got it the follow-up with Stafford. But
Chevy Chase,
and he was also the first person to take a tight end with Gronk. So we'll see how the man crush works.
Darren was.
Darren was. Trevor went with Stafford with his first pick. He also got Matthews, who was rated preseason number 5 after the injury. He actually ended up dropping to Trevor's 4th pick. So, could be the biggest steal, could be the biggest bust. We are yet to see.
You never know.
Jesse was drunk and he's an idiot. And then you have Sallow.
What else is new, though, right?
Sallow did something that we did not know what was coming, and he ended up taking Eli Manning in the first round.
Eli.
He took Eli Manning, and then Matt Ryan. He is banking on consistency as opposed to explosiveness, and we'll see how that works.
That's a Sallow move. Who?
Fucking CPA.
He's not, though, but he will be.
Sean, in his trade with
odds
me...
Odds of Sallow fails a CPA test. 0.
I mean, if
Who
somebody
would do
as
that?
dumb as Steve could pass.
Who would do that?
So Sean, who had made the trade with me, ended up getting the guy that he wanted, which was LaShawn McCoy, and his second pick was Roddy White. For the 8th season in a row, Sean got Roddy White, which is just amazing because Roddy White was in college 7 years ago. So, and then Matt went with the 2 quarterbacks. He went with Rivers and Vic, and we'll see how that comes about. Rivers had a really bad down year, and Vic is injured right now. So we'll see what happens. Either way, everybody can look at their draft this year, just like every year, and say, you know what, I have the best, or I have the worst. Each one of us can say, that guy's an idiot. And that's what's beautiful about this league.
And let's just be honest. John drafted Mark Ingram in the 4th round last year.
I did.
Promoted him like a motherfucker. Yeah, YouTube. Motherfucker. You know what? He's got a lot of those picks left in him this year. So please, I guarantee you, if you don't watch out, you're going to get trade ripped.
You know what's funny is, Trevor gets so mad if I bring up anything about his team. Trevor offered a total
can
of
offer anything you want.
487 trades this
Oh my
today.
God. I offered so many trades, it was off the charts.
Don't worry about my trades. Worry about this guy. Right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, Sean Green, John's team.
On my team. So we have some trade talks that we need to get taken care of right now.
Just be glad. Wow, my ear looks fucking huge.
What is?
Look at my ear.
Yeah, I'm pretty big.
Yeah, just be glad you don't have Sean Green, okay?
So, that being said, ladies and gents, fantasy football fuck around draft special for 2011, 12. What year are we in? 2012.
Let's be honest.
All right, season.
I won't be back for the next fantasy football fuck around because I'm getting.
Sallow makes an appearance. So anyway,
he just looked
you can make sure that you guys can. I updated the league. You guys can make your picks. I hope everybody is excited about the draft, and we will see you all here at this same house, week 1, for all the exciting matchups. See you guys all then for the 2nd episode of the Fantasy Football Fuck Around. This is your 3-time champion
and your
4-time champion.
Soon to be your 3-time honeydew.
Oh shit! I always miss the fucking stop.
Ass.